Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this video, we are going to see different database objects like HMS is the database, correct? And how to create the table we seen. There is a database diagram we seen. There is a views we have to see. Then stored procedure, then function we have to see. And after that, there is a security is important. And this is the task by the SQL developer means who can write the views, stored procedure, functions, trigger, and there is a security point of view. DBA will help in this means which objects accessed by which person or based on the security policy we can design that. And let's see first of all database object table we seen correct in the last sessions, and then right now we are going to see view and stored proc, and we can call it as a stored procedure as well, and there is a function and security. Actually, to be frank, means I will complete all the different. I will complete the entire means that object in a separate session. Means like say there is a stored procedure. So I will create a one separate session on the stored procedure and what is the difference between stored procedure and function. But right now I am giving you the just we can say just short explanation for this object. So let's see. Uh, First of all, view. View is nothing but the virtual table, or we can call it as a there is a select query inside that particular, and with the help of view, we can uh, secure that particular data. Means suppose I have to show some columns to the particular uh, user, then I will create the view instead of just selecting the entire table. Correct. So let's see. Select star from doctor. So DOCT. You will get complete list. Miss all the columns. And right now, what I have to do? I have to combine this. Miss I have to join department ID with doctor table. So I will get the complete information. Means on in which department that doctor is working, and then there is a city ID. Means I have to filter that particular Pune basis doctor or different cities wise doctor list. So I written a one query for that. Means it is the simple select query. Actually, previously it here is the select and correct control R. So what I will do, I am hiding this information because I don't need. I am deleting it and deleting those columns from the select query. So doctor ID and first name, middle name, last name, and qualification of the doctor, department of the doctor, and gender and city. Correct. So I have to create the view for that. How to create that? Very simple. Create view, view underscore VW, you can call it as a, and doctor. Okay, create view as. Okay, I have to drop the previous view as well first. Drop view, view name. Okay, it's create. Yeah, miss this view is great, and you can do the select statement, select star from view doctor. So you will get the summary, miss whatever information as you wrote in the select query. So you will get that data. Means like means that tables are already joined with particular department table, gender table, city table. So no need to show the ID because no one uh, means don't know what is that ID it means. So it is the means we can easily read this information means medicine wise department how which doctors are working, correct? So this is nothing but the view. And next is the stored procedure. Stored procedure means it is the SQL code, and we can call it as a group of SQL statement. And means if we have to write the one SQL query over and over again, then we can save that query in a specific way code. We can call it as a stored procedure. And let's say select miss this is the query, correct? And what I have to do, I have to filter this query, miss filter this data on the basis of um, department, where department is equal to, so here is the department dp dot name, yes, and cardiology. Got it. And but I want to make it as a generic means department name. I have to pass that runtime, and it is the right now hard coded. So what I will do, I will create a one proc means create syntax is the very simple. Create procedure name means we have to give some name to stored procedure sp underscore retrieve doctor on the basis of department, correct? Department wise doctor list, correct? So you will get the clear information from that name means this is the sp, and we are retrieving the information means doctor table means there is a doctor information and from the department wise. And one more thing, this is the stored procedure, some of the like a view, and where to use that particular object means some of the places we can use the view, some of the places we can use the function, some of the places we can use the stored procedure. So I will explain all the things in a separate session means we will have a one separate session on the stored procedure. So I will show you what are the input parameters, output parameters. So first of all, right now here I am giving the just a brief explanation. What is that this object? It means it is the kind of the SQL project, and right now I am giving the just small explanation about the objects. And as begin means that code is started, and in the begin and end we can define the multiple statement in the stored procedure. And we can use the miss transaction handling miss begin try end try. And after that there are some, right now I am working on a retrieve miss retrieve functionality miss retrieve the doctor names. And we can use the as a stored procedure insert into the table or update the table, because we can prevent the SQL injection attack as well. So I will explain that things, yeah, in the upcoming session. And this procedure will give us the data, no problem. But what we have to do, we have to pass the department name like the cardiology medicine, and then I will get the data. So how I have to do, first of all, in the parenthesis we have to mention the parameter name means like I will show you dep name, and as a varchar, let's say 550. Okay. And department is passing to the this parameter, it is parameter having a string is the data type. So let's create it. Yeah, commands completed successfully. Control R. Execute that stored procedure. How to execute that means like a table. Sorry, here is the view is called like a table, means you can using the select command, correct? But in terms of the procedure, how to call that particular stored procedure, there is a exact word and stored procedure name. Control it, stored procedure name, and yeah, it will give us the information. It returns, miss stored procedure always return a int, or there is a some department we have to pass, correct? So in the parenthesis I am passing cardiology, correct? So what you will get the information about the, yeah, my bad. Okay, yeah, what we have to do, no need to supply the parenthesis because yeah, it is not required. We have to just pass the cardiology, correct? So you will get the data, and if you type medicine and then execute it, so you will get the medicine department doctors. And here you can add the multiple parameters in it, and we can call it as a input parameters. So we are having the result set, means this table information we are getting from the stored procedure, and it will return multiple result set as well. Means in entity framework, if you want, means from .NET side there is entity framework, most of the person knows this, and select star from doctor. So what it will do means I will get the complete information about the doctor. Means there are two result set, first result set is this and second result set is this. So I am executing only the doctor first name, middle name, last name. Okay, and how to alter this, very simple, just name as a alter here, means alter the proc, yeah, it is altered. And yeah, you will get the, here you get the complete information. But why? Because we are not passing any, means we are not filtering the table details, correct? That's why you are getting the two result set. This is the first result set, this is the second result set. I hope you got the some basic idea about the stored procedure and how to drop that stored procedure. Drop procedure, procedure name. Okay, it will drop. Okay, then what is the next thing? Next thing is the function. Table are here, views are here, and in programmability there is a stored procedure, means we created that stored procedure, right? First of all, I am creating it for your uh, means you can see here, correct? And I refreshed it and stored procedure, so you will get this. And when you click it parameters, so you will get the department, correct? So such a like that. And next is the function. In the function there are, function is, what is the function first of all, means there is a scalar valued function or a table valued function. Right now from the stored procedure we got the data in the tabular format, correct? So if we want that data, means such like that data, then we can use the table valued function. There is again two type, means uh, means multi-statement table valued function and table valued function, means there is a single select statement in the tab function. then we can call it as a table valued. And second one is the scalar valued. Means scalar value, it means suppose you are passing a value and b value to the function, correct? And it will, what it will do, inside the function there is a calculation a plus b, correct? And c value we will get. So this is nothing but the scalar value, means a singular value we are getting from the function, means return in the form of return. So those function are called as a scalar valued function. Aggregate function, it means there is a mean, max, sum, average, count. So those are the aggregation functions, and there are some different uh, aggregate function. Then there is a cursor function, date, time, means like the select get date. Get date is the date time function. Like here you will get different functions about the date time. Then mathematical means sine, cos, tan, absolute. Then such a functions are available. These are the different, means these are some user defined function and some of the system defined functions. So you will get complete list here. Means string functions, means you have to work on a string. You have to there is a how much characters in the string, then how you can calculate. Let's say select le, and it gives us the um, actual length of the particular string. Let's say I am inserting my name at here, and this is the string, and how much character in it, 5 characters. So if you overrun it, then it will give us the returns as a integer. It is the built-in function, means the when we overrun it, then you will get the information, means what is that function. Okay, and simple format actually, function requires the parenthesis. We have to, either there is a no parameter or some functions having the parameters, so we have to pass, and based on that it will give us the result. Okay, then first of all I will show you the simple basic function. First of all, I already written. So create function name, city. Same thing we already applied in the department name. Here I am filtering the data based on the city, correct? Here, miss, I want those patient who belongs to the Pune city. So what I will do, I am passing the city as a parameter to it and returns the table because I want the complete information, means not the single value. Correct. If you are selecting the one column from it, still it is a table valued function because we are getting the information in the form of table. Means there is a mm, as I said, there is a and b are passing and we are getting the c value, means it is a single column, single row, means there is a single value. So we can call it as a scalar valued function. Means we have to do an operation, means like the some number, means we are providing uh, the some values to it and we are getting the some single value, then that can appear in the scalar value, and we will get some returns as a, oh, miss integer value, correct? Right now I am uh, returns as a table. Control Z. Yeah, I am creating it right now, and here is the return. Means there is a some different slight syntaxes are changed between the stored procedure. Means here is the begin end, but in the function in this format we can't. So there is already, okay, then what we have to do, drop function, and in multi-statement valued table valued function, we can use the begin end. Okay, what I am doing, I am creating the function here. Okay, how to call this function? Select. If we have to call the table valued function, then select dbo dot, or right now it is a table valued function, so you have to pass the particular, means select star from, then city. What is the city? Let's say Pune. Got it. And okay, yeah, you will get all the patients which are, those are belongs to Pune city. So this is the function. Got it. And yeah, after that, what we have to consider right now, we covered miss view, stored procedure, function, and then last one is the security part. Why security is important? Because suppose there is a billing user, and and what we have to billing user can access the billing related tables, correct? Means there are stored procedure, functions, or tables, those are related to the billing. Only that access we have to provide that user, means billing user. How to do that? First of all, means billing user, we have to create the separate login, we have to create the separate user for the billing. And that actually, in to be practically, we are creating some like a here there is a role, means with the help of role, what we can do, uh, there is a, suppose let's say, first of all create the login, then we have to create the user on database user, I am saying right now, not the application user. And we have to create the database user. And after that, because otherwise that user can not able to connect, correct? So, and after that what we have to do, yeah, and what uh, we have to create the login first, then database user, correct? So here is the script, means create login billing user with password. Means right now I am handling this uh, from the SQL point of view, not the application point of view. First of all, I create the login, then second thing, we have to create the user, means billing user, refresh it. First of all, here is the security, refresh, you will get the, means on that server, that billing user can able to log in, correct? And after that what he will do is he can able to access only HIMS database, because he is the user of that particular DB, correct? So here is the billing user, correct? And then what we have to give him, only doctor information, means he right now in the, to be frank, he can able to access billing related tables, billing related views, stored procedure. But right now I am giving him only one table, means that access as a we can say billing, bill is the table, correct? Select, first of all, bill is the table or charge is the table, correct? Select star from bill, correct? I am giving the bill related information to him. Okay, how to log in that? Here I have to say one more thing. Right now I am giving him permission only for the table, correct? But in the real example, means practical point of view, we have to create the role and role assigned to that particular billing user. Got it? Means that user is connecting to the application user, means those are application users, those are logging with the help of this user, and they will access only uh, assigned objects, means they are having the permissions, means that part means we have to create the role billing, create the role for blood bank, create the role for pathology, means that role assigned to the particular user, that user is bind to the application user. Got it? Means app user, first of all, he is a staff, correct? Then in the user, we have to create the entry. Then that user will connect with the help of connection string. Means he is able to connect with the SQL server from the some user, correct? So what we have to do, we have to give him as a billing user. And what are the rights to him? Yeah, there is a role, means billing role. Right now I am giving the only this directly bill permission, but we can assign that things in a one role. Means uh, club all the functionality, means all the rights to him, correct? Billing user, sorry, I am, my bad. First of all staff, then user, and then billing user, it means the SQL. And then there is a role, role as a billing, and in that there are objects, correct? Means different objects, store, procedure, function, view, such like that. And means it contains the, means then there are some procedures, means like the read permission, write permission, write, execute permission, we have to give him. Got it? Yeah, this is the scenario. So I have to give the demo for that particular user. Means suppose here is the billing user, correct? What I will do, I am writing this password somewhere. First of all, billing user, connect and cancel, control C. Okay, it's correct. He can able to connect. He can access to all database? No. Why? Because we assigned permission. We created the login. Means with the help of login, he can connect to the SQL server. But based on the database rights, he can able to access only those databases he can have a rights, correct? So he can able to access the HMS database. In that there are multiple tables, correct? As we seen, oh, he can see only bill table. Why? Because we already assigned only the bill related in means bill table permission. Here we are having multiple n number of means 20 30 tables, but here he can able to access only bill table, correct? And here this is the separate login. Please see in detail. Here is the SA, here is the billing user, means new user we created. Got it? And we assigned only the select permission. And in terms of the views, no, nothing. Then there is a programmability, nothing. Why? Because we already assigned. So they only one table permission. Select star from bill. He can able to access that data, no problem. And I have to modify that value. Means let's say right now I'm logging from the billing user. Here you could see there is a server name, after that database name, here is the username, how much rows are affected, yeah, and how much time it took. This is in the in terms of the hours, minute and second. So update, um, update HMS dot dbo dot bill, database name dot schema name dot table name, correct? Update and set. What I have to set, I have to set the billing date time, copy with header. What I am editing here, I am setting as a get date, means today's date, right now, current date, where which record bill ID is equal to 1. Okay, he can able to do that? No. Why? because update permission was denied means he is not have the permission to update that particular build table. That's why he is getting that message. So same I can do for sure. Yes. Yeah, one row is affected. Then select star from bill. Yeah, you see there is a 3rd of June. Got it? Means these are the some different. Actually, what I will do, I will teach. Means I will guide you complete security model. It it is the responsibility of DBA to secure our database. That's why. One thing I have to say you is if you have any question or doubts or if you want a query or means there is a something difficulties in writing a query, then you can contact me on Instagram channel. Means I will give you personal help on the channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.